Hey there YouTube, it's the Leisure Tech back with another video. Today we're going to be doing another unboxing. And this is one that I'm very much looking forward to. It is the Best Buy Collector's Edition of the Lord of the Rings 4K UHD Blu Ray. Now this is the Best Buy version, comes in the steelbook case. There are 3 different versions of this available on 4K discs now. You have the standard version that comes in the regular sleeves. There's another version that is a little bit more expensive that comes with a replica ring of the One Ring with a necklace chain. And then there's also the Best Buy Steelbook collection. And I decided to go with the Steelbook. I really like Steelbooks. So let's go ahead and start opening it up. So the outer film isn't all that thick. You can just rip it with your hands. And then we just have the outer sleeve that Best Buy provides. We'll go ahead and remove that. And that leaves us with the outer tin. I'll call it a tin. It's not, this isn't steel, this is a tin case. So you can see on the front we have the Lord of the Rings and the logo. On the top it says Lord of the Rings with one of the eagles flying. On the back again Lord of the Rings, and on the other back the other Lord of the Rings. And you can see here we have our 3 different movies. So we'll go ahead and start with Fellowship of the Ring. So there you can see the front of the steelbook case for Fellowship of the Ring. And here's the back. And we open it up and it has the digital movie code along with 3 discs. Now each one of these movies will come in 3 discs. One disc is just the theatrical version of the movie, and the other 2 discs are the extended version of the movie. This is pretty nice to give you both options. The theatrical version of the movies tend to run about 3 hours, a little bit longer, while the extended versions tend to run almost 4 hours long. It's been really nice that they've released both versions of the film in one collection. Previously, on the DVD release and then on the Blu Ray release, they would release the theatrical version of the movie, and then about 6 months later, they would release the extended version of the movie. So if you wanted them both, you had to buy them separately. So you're pretty much spending twice. This collection comes with all 3 movies and both the theatrical and the extended version of the movies. One thing I will note about the difference between this Lord of the Rings collection and if you watch my unboxing of the Game of Thrones Steelbook collection, these are a little bit easier to get out than the seasons for Game of Thrones. There seems to be a little bit more spacing, so they slide in and out a little bit easier. I appreciate that. Next, we have the 2 towers. There's the front and the back. Oh, you saw that happen right on the camera. So, as tends to happen sometimes, the discs aren't always properly pressed on. But what it did allow me to see, because I didn't pay attention to this on the Fellowship, is on the back we do have, looks like a scene from the movie. And again, on the left-hand side of the case, you're going to have the theatrical release, and on the right-hand side, you're going to have the 2 discs for the extended version. But you can see here the inside disc cover. I'll go ahead and I'll take us back to the Fellowship of the Ring so you can see the inside of that. And here is the inside cover for the Fellowship of the Ring. And finally, we're going to move on to The Return of the King. Here's the front cover. Looks like that had Gollum on it. It did. And here's the back of the cover, the crown. We'll open it up. There's the discs. And we'll go ahead and remove these and see what the scene is. It's probably the big battle at the end of the movie, or near the end of the movie. And it is. The battle right outside of Gondor. So, there's not much to this unboxing. I will be providing a review of this probably later this weekend. I have something kind of special planned for the review of this show. My son has never seen the Lord of the Rings movies, so this is going to be his first time viewing the movies. So I think we're going to do a My Son Watches for the First Time series for these 3 movies. That ought to be really interesting. I'm really interested to see what his thoughts are on these movies, and I'm really looking forward to watching them in 4K. These movies were originally shot in 35mm, so there's probably going to be a little bit of film grain. And Peter Jackson, it's been said that he personally worked on the 4K restoration for these films, and these will come with Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. So they're going to look really good and they're going to sound great. So I'm very much looking forward to watching these. That's pretty much been the unboxing video. If you enjoyed this, please click like, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Until next time, take care.